BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing FUBU on the Southwest, eating fufu, and the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I'd evade valet stuff. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From the lake, I restage Chukwueze. Then my babies. Label here trying to sway me. Pay me. Roll the game 2020. You can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me. I can't anything innately. At the helm of the mothership drip. You can see me lately. Be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God. Every word I jar. I feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned.
It's Madden NFL.
The Broncos offense ready to get going. They come in on top. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
From the 46, here's the second down and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to second and 4. The Broncos at 3-1 here through their first 4 games, and they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Moreland throwing the out route incomplete. It's Murphy. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Looking to throw. Moreland. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Murphy. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up.
The football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down. Back to throw. Moreland. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Moreland. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Well, so here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 23. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, Moreland. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Good work there to force it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Gets through, and now an opening. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 85 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Throwing on 1st down. Moreland. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
records the pickup, first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back.
What do you want? Go to bed. You have school in the morning. Oh, yeah, Memorial Day. Well, still, why are you up? Why are you up? But why are you up right now? Because I'm streaming. That's bruh. That's a shame. No, nothing, Draymond. Nothing. Hush. Hold on. Let me put my headset on. I'm back.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Hell yeah. Do you want me to share my screen, Draymond?
I'm 1v1 with somebody.
Okay, never mind.
Hey, watch this.
I ain't watching. No, I'm playing Madden.
Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Can you at least watch this one round?
To throw on second down. Moreland looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
You ever been in love, Spider-Man?
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
I'm talking about in it.
And maybe a measure of revenge
Bruh.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's close this one out.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. He might out of a smaller back. 128 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Looking to throw. Moreland. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowing him to run with him stride for stride.
And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Off-play action. Moreland. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there.
I can't believe this is the year.
Denver's offense now.
Oh my God, the defense sold. It's tie game with 13 seconds left.
Now they'll audible to something else. On first and 10, Moreland. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Moreland. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball
Bruh.
scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't,
How did they win the coin
That's
toss?
exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball to get...
So the Broncos coming out now. Now a first throw here in overtime. From the left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Pushing through the contact. Still fighting for more. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 191 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Moreland. Now he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this. All the way through. Who's going to win it? What, we're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not surprised it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for the Broncos, they boost.
First off, my name Toe, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Gotta be him.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Broncos Offensive Player of the Year. He was a defense killer a week ago. Over 190 yards on the ground. It's the Broncos and the Raiders. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they too were winners. The Broncos offense set to get going. Winners in 2 straight. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dancing away at the 35. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Back to throw. Moreland. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Broncos in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Looking to throw. Moreland. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Moreland. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Moreland. And he's
how do you drop that?
Incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down?
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Moreland. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Hands it off out of the gun. Shrugs him off. Oh, an absolutely filthy jump. He's got some space now. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. Back to throw. Moreland. And incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Able to slither by, and he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Looking to throw. Moreland. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Throwing on first down. Moreland. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Looking to throw on second down. Moreland. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 125 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, Moreland looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Now a handoff running through the middle. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Got no command that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. looks like they'll move things around here. On third down, Moreland. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here.
Denver's offense ready to go again. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He leaps over him. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Moreland. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A first down there on a pick up the 25. Play action. Moreland. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. To throw on 3rd down. Moreland to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the
The Broncos about set to go on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Moreland. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before his tackle. 162 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Right back to him on 1st down. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down inside the 15 it goes.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now 1st and goal. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So the Broncos now down 21-17. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Able to power through.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.